You were never meant to chase. You were meant to lead. Not with noise, not with dominance, but with quiet, unshakable clarity. And the reason most men are exhausted in their relationships, lost in their minds, and confused by her reactions is simple. They're chasing approval, chasing attention, chasing signs that there's still enough. And every time you chase, you betray your center. You betray your own authority. You step out of your grounded frame and start orbiting someone else's energy. And the moment you do that, you lose polarity, you lose power, you lose respect. Because leadership and neediness cannot exist in the same space. A man who leads isn't seeking permission. He isn't waiting for her to validate him. He moves with purpose, whether she claps or not, whether she follows or not. And ironically, that's exactly what draws her in, not your pursuit, but your posture. The steadiness, the silence, the direction. Type lead in the comments if you're done chasing and ready to stand still in your own power. Because the moment you shift from, how do I get her to feel something again, to, how do I return to my mission, is the moment the chase ends and leadership begins. You stop reacting to her distance and start creating depth in your own world. You stop performing and start producing. You stop explaining and start embodying. Because women don't trust words, they trust energy. They trust consistency. They trust a man who leads himself through his habits, his tone, his routines, and his decisions. And when you stop needing her to mirror you and start becoming your own mirror, she feels that. Her nervous system relaxes, not because you forced it, but because you anchored it. You brought the weight back, and that weight creates gravity. And that gravity draws things into orbit naturally: people, peace, respect, polarity. But it all starts with leading yourself. You want her to follow again? Then lead without asking, without proving, without flinching. Speak less, execute more. Let your life speak. Because a man who is centered in his principles does not need to chase. He simply moves. And what aligns will flow toward him, not through control, but through resonance. And if it doesn't, he doesn't break, he doesn't beg, he doesn't spiral. Because his strength isn't situational, it's internal. It's built on stillness, presence, mission, order. And that kind of man cannot be shaken. That kind of man doesn't chase, not because he's cold, but because he's complete. And if you want to be that man, stop looking outward and start building inward. Rise at the same time every day. Master your breath. Control your words. Train your body. Clean your space. Keep your word. These are the invisible bricks of masculine presence. And when she feels those bricks in place, she no longer questions your direction, she leans into it. Because women don't want a man who chases them. They want a man they can trust to keep walking when everything else is chaos. If you're serious about building something real, something no one can take from you, type center in the comments right now. And if you're ready to keep walking the real path, the hard one, the good one, make sure you subscribe.